Hi. I love your energy.
Hello, Tonya.
Hey, hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna get live on my player.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna go live now. Okay, we're gonna.
Hello, Tonya. Wayne. Device.
Hold on 2 seconds. I literally just shared this and it just turned off on me. Hold on. Hi everyone. I will be right with you. Merry Christmas, by the way. It's gonna be a. Hold on 2. I'm very organized, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but the whole thing just died on me.
It's okay.
Technology.
It will all kick into gear shortly. We all will send that positive energy out and it'll work. Welcome, everyone. Okay, we are experiencing technical difficulties as always. Welcome to Twitterverse, but it will be connected through shortly. And thank everyone. And thank you all for your patience. If everyone would be so kind as to tweet the space and invite friends in the meantime, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay, hey everyone. What it is like I live streamed this everything out to other platform, and then I don't know what happened. I clicked go live, and it went. Your broadcast has ended, but I've been doing this for so long, it doesn't even matter. I think at the end of the day, it's just really once I get it all recorded, we cut it up in snippets, and people can only listen to like I don't know 30 second if you're lucky. So I cut up to a lot of snippets, but I want to go ahead and welcome everyone. This is our last episode. This is NFTs for a Cause. I'm here today with my co-host Carlos, who has been my co-host from the very beginning, and we were early adapter to Twitter Spaces. So this journey started for us for NFTs for a Cause since February of this year, and we've featured so many different projects. I can go go down the list, but I think I lost count, but Carlos will remember. And our goal has always been just to feature a project that's doing fantastic thing, but they're giving back. And so yesterday, and actually we weren't gonna do any more spacing. We're just gonna finish everything, upload our content into Anchor, and have it streamed all the time. So this, because we have a website, we have everything for all our shows. But yesterday, I had a privilege to sit in a space. I just popped in. I wasn't planning on talking to anybody, but I met Fireburst, and there she is, and she was so incredible, so friendly, and so outgoing. And so we started talking, and then Wayne popped in. Then Wayne's brother. I don't know, Wayne, is your brother here? I don't see his.
He was on here early on. Looks like he's popped out again. I'm not too sure where he is.
He'll be back. So Wayne's brother was in the space with us, and we started talking. And Wayne's brother is Rock On. We call him by, he goes by Clive Shepard Shep 007. But he brought Wayne in, and I was just so excited about hearing his miracle story and his gift and everything he has gone through, that I went ahead and invited him on, because I feel like when it comes to the holidays and during the Christmas time, you want to hear empowering stories, but you want to hear more about the gift. And since this is a Web3 space where we feature projects, artists who are giving back, I feel like we want to empower Wayne, and because he is giving back, he's giving us his beautiful artwork. But the story how he became an artist is so unique, that I always felt that when one door closes, another door open, and it's up to you. And when you notice that door, and I feel like Wayne woke up and the door was open for him, and he was inspired. So I want to welcome him today, and Wayne Philip Shepard, welcome. And I'm so excited to have you on, and thank you for being here. I know it's really late where you're at. And before we start, can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself? And also, before I give you the mic, I have to tell everyone, this is a recorded space. It's a live stream space. I want to do some housekeeping, which means when you grab the microphone, you are allowing us to use your profile picture and your audio voice to be able to promote, um, this space itself, because we're making it into a podcast / audiobook. So, but again, welcome. So Wayne, the mic is yours. I'm so excited about you being here. I'd love to hear more about you before your stroke, and also before everything that happened to you. What were you doing? Who you were? What kind of work you were doing? And then let's talk about when you had your stroke, and when you woke up, and the diagnosis that you had. Let's talk a little bit about that too.
Thank you, Tanya. Hi, everyone. My name is Wayne Shepard. I used to be a field engineer. So I used to fix hospital beds, hoists, and so on and so on. So I used to go all around the UK fixing hospital beds and that. And one day, actually at the hospital where I was working, I was suffering with pins and needles and nosiness. And I was wondering what was going on, and I asked one of my co-workers to take me home. So that evening, I went home, and my girlfriend took me to the hospital, and the doctor prescribed Seasick tablets for the nosiness. So as soon as I got home, I took the Seasick tablets, and about 15 minutes later, I started having seizures, and I've never had seizures in my life before. And it went on for quite a bit, and my brother was also there. And the next minute, I actually passed away. And I heard from my brother and my girlfriend that my girlfriend was on my chest, hitting my chest, saying, "Don't die on me, please come back." And I came back, and then I passed away a second time, and it was actually longer than the first time. And she was on my chest again, hitting me and swearing, and and then I came back, and then I was in and out of hospital, and then December 2016, I landed back in hospital, and that's the day I found out that I had a stroke. And I also found out that I had cancer, and it was already stage 4. And with the stroke, and they said it's a neurological condition. They're not too sure what's causing not the stroke, the seizures. And of course, I also found out I had a stroke. And so that morning when I woke up, okay, I never used to draw or anything before, and I had no lessons in that. And that morning when I woke up in hospital, I had an urge to draw. So I asked I asked someone for a pencil and a pad, and the next minute I just started drawing. But it was very scary because my brain was blank, and all these images were appearing on the paper, and I had no control over what I was doing over my hands, and I was just excuse me for my voice. I really struggle. So I was just sketching like crazy. It felt like someone jumped into my body and took over my whole body, and just started drawing. And and a lot of the drawings, there will be signatures and all that, but it was never my signature. And this was going on for like around 6 months. And then I started getting control slowly but surely. I was getting control of what I was doing. But anyway, I told my story, and the media got hold of it. And I was in the spotlight for over 3 years. I was on BBC News, Channel 5 News, Australia Morning Show. Oh gosh, I forgot how many TV programs, Russia TV, loads of newspapers around the UK, around America. Oh gosh, it was everywhere. Radio stations in the UK. And I was doing charity shows, hanging around with famous people, and it was so great. I was doing markets, selling my work at the markets and that. And then things went worse. My neurological condition went worse, where I walk down the street and I would just collapse in front of a car or something, and I would just have a seizure for 3-4 hours. The ambulance would come pick me up, but they still don't know. 6 years later, they still don't know what's causing the neurological condition. And also my accent had changed. So I'm originally from South Africa, and a lot of people think I'm Irish or Scouser or something like that. But I'm originally from South Africa. So they also clueless to why my accent had changed, and the way I walk and everything. My whole life had changed. Actually, the old Wayne is no more. It's like a new reborn Wayne, if you know what I mean. So a few months back, I was struggling to paint. So I heard about NFTs, and I got myself a digital tablet. So I never worked on a digital tablet before or used software. And unfortunately, I can't use the software because of the neurological condition. It affects my brain. So all I can do is hand draw all my images on the digital tablet, and I don't use any of the things that the software provides. So if I want to do any accessories, it's all hand drawn as well. And one day, it just came to me. I created these aliens, and the thing is to do with the aliens is people used to call me skin and bone because I lost so much weight because of my cancer. And the doctors, I overheard one of the doctors say it's alien-like, according to the neurological condition, because they're not sure what's what's going on. I think they thought it was Parkinson's, but it's not Parkinson's. So one day I thought, okay, let's try and draw an alien face with a human skeleton, and this is how my aliens were created. And each alien is to do with my present and my past. So there'll be a football soccer alien. I used to play soccer for 25 years. There was surfer alien. I surfed. There's a time alien. There's a time I passed away, and so on and so on. And so yeah, I'm still very new to the NFT. You know, I still don't know what I'm doing. There is a company called Destiny World that's minting my work for me, and they entered me into a competition where the aliens was one of the 5 winners. So they've been doing they have been doing very well for me, you know, trying to get my work out there and that. And but I am really struggling because of the technology part of it, and that I can't do at all. You know, promoting my work, I can't do it. Unfortunately, all I can focus on is drawing, and you know, because all these weird ideas just come to me, you know, and I quickly have to draw it on paper and then I transfer it onto digital, you know, because I can't paint anymore, you know. But there's a lot of people that saw me on the news and everything, and heard me on the radio, that has bought my original art on canvas, and even famous people that bought my artwork. There's a company in Australia that he owns all the franchise of McDonald's. He asked me to do the clown, so he's got a big version of the clown on canvas in his office, and people were cutting me saying, Wayne, we need your work, you know, because they were buying my work for investment. Because unfortunately, you know, a lot of famous artists, when they pass, that's when they only become famous. Okay, I'll become famous before I passed away, so, but they still buying my artwork for investment. Okay, I haven't sold for a very long time now because I can't promote my work anymore because of my condition. Because I got a wheelchair and everything, and the doctors want me now to go for a stem cell transplant, but they want to wait because I had 2 lots of chemo, but they want to wait till the till the cancer goes very vicious again, and then go for the chemo again, and then go for the strongest chemo a person can take, so that it kills everything. But what they want to do is they want to collect the stem cells first from me, then do the chemo, and then put the stem cells back into me, and that will control the cancer. It won't get rid of the cancer, but it will make that the cancer won't spread further. So yeah, so I'm really having a rough time, you know, with the cancer and the neurological, but especially the neurological condition, you know, because it affected my speech, you know, my brain, it's in my nerves, you know. Sometimes when I sit, all my muscles starts dancing like crazy, you know. I actually said to one of my doctors, I said to him, I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger one of these days, you know, because my muscles are dancing like crazy. But, you know, I'm a very happy person, you know. I tell everybody that I'm glad I got cancer. I'm glad I got a neurological condition. I'm glad my speech is different, you know, because before people used to tease me, you know, because I got dyslexia as well. And they always used to say, "Oh, you're stupid when you think you will get nowhere in life, you know, what you doing on this earth, you know." And as soon as I got sick, it's just changed my life completely. You know, became more positive within myself. You know, talking to everybody because I never used to have friends at all. You know, I used to go to a pub, and sat on my own, drink a beer. But now I've got friends all over the world, you know, uh, and I'm talking, and I can't be more happier. Even if I pass away tomorrow, I'll pass away with a smile on my face because of all the lovely people I've met in the world. And I just try and be positive every second, minute, hour of the day. And if I can't walk or something, I just go rest. Till I can walk. Okay, I haven't been going out. I've just been resting for the last few months now. I've been bedridden for 6 years, but I'm trying to push myself. I've actually joined a gym, so I want to try and do some walking. Catch a bus on my own and go to the gym, do little workouts. Not heavy stuff. No big weight or anything, just like a bicycle or something. Just to try and get my strength back, because I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to lose you beautiful people, if you know what I mean. I want to be here for a very long time, so I need to try and get my strength back, try and get um, uh, um, not the courage or anything, because I've got a lot of courage now, since the illness. But I just try and take one day at a time, and yeah, I think that's about it. I think, yeah,
Well, I think it's, actually, I did more research on your story. So, New York Post wrote an incredible article about you in 2018, and I read more about it. And your work is incredible, especially you never even thought that you can even paint, draw, and you just like woke up from this. And also on the side that they believe that you had neurological damage. Isn't that the side where it controls the creativity? But you woke up
yeah,
more creative than
Yeah.
ever.
Well, there we go, Tanya. I just said
yeah.
I'll bring my brother onto a space. We spoke about that yesterday, and there he is. And are you like impressed?
I'm very impressed. So everyone, this is the brother. Rock On is the one that I met yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. I did tell you about him. So yeah, it's
And
all
then
good.
the funny thing was I liked his guitars. And my friend Jason is
Well,
in here
most
too. He's a
most of the guitars
guitarist.
is his. So yeah, we did work on it together a little bit. Me a little bit, but yeah, most of the guitars is his.
No, and I love the story. I love everything that you told me, and but then was able to like finally speak to
That's
Wayne
right.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
That's right. Yeah, I told you about him, and I told you about guitars and like how he introduced me to guitars, and I actually got another guitar that given to me that I need to fix. The blues, like it's something else, like it's like a hobby. It's a hobby for us, and like it's like we love music, so yeah, we having guitars given to us, and like we just fix it up and make it our own.
But his artwork, like the more I look at them, I just see him like so much, so unique. But like like something I would wear is a t-shirt, dress up, dress down. I think it's really unique. Has anyone reached out to you to design their t-shirt line, or do you? I noticed on your website you have merchandise.
Yeah, there's a company called Redbubble where I put some of my work on, and so people can go and buy T-shirts and mugs and canvases and all sorts like that. So yeah, so yeah, if anybody wants to go on, I think it's on my bio. It's on my page. There's links to Redbubble, and my brother Clive has also got a link to to Redbubble, because I gave him a whole lot of alien NFTs and a lot of my original work on canvas to put on Redbubble as well. So we've got two different Redbubbles. One he's got and one I got. So yeah, there's
That is
loads of
correct.
work
Yeah,
out
thank
there.
you. Yeah, my brother gave me a lot of things to put on Redbubble. So I've spent like 2 months to create to make a good website for Redbubble, and people can like t-shirts, mugs, and all kinds of stuff with with things you want to do, but it's like the Wayne's art onto things you want to enjoy and I want to
I want
purchase.
to put it on a phone case.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah, it's
noticed
all
like
good.
everyone, that's the big thing now is what's on your phone case. Hey Carlos, did you fix your mic? This is
Yes,
my
I think
co-host.
so. How are you? Hi, everybody. Glad to meet you. My name is Carlos. I am from Caracas. I'm in Caracas,
Hello.
Venezuela, South America right now. And I have been all year long accompanying Tonya on Sundays doing these spaces. I think this is our space number 38 by my count. I'm not really, or probably 39. I don't know if I'm mistaken. But you know something, usually when I hear a guest speak, usually one main question comes to my mind. But your story is so fascinating that I don't have, in this case, one question. I have like 300 questions. So I wanted to know, do you mind if I ask you the 300 questions? Or maybe we could...
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got time. I'm not going anywhere.
Nice to hear that. No, but I'm going to for the first and most important one. Listen, I'm 61 years old. Okay, my younger sister, when I was like 7 years old or something like that. I'm talking you about the 60s. My younger sister, who is still alive, and I am 61. She's 58 right now. She was vaccinated with the measles vaccine, but she already got the illness. It was a mistake. Nobody could, I mean, it was impossible to know that she was already with the illness inside, and that causes her a severe case of encephalitis. Equine, I don't know how to pronounce it, the horse encephalitis type in humans. She was dead about 20 minutes, I remember. And a doctor came and started pinching the plant of her little feet because she was only 2 years old when that happened. And he started pinching, and he was, well, he did magic and he bring her back too. But she was only, she didn't speak too much. And she was, I think she was not 2 years old even, okay? In your case, what age did you have when you passed away?
Um, okay, I'll tell you a quick story. So I haven't really told anybody this before, but I have passed away when I was a baby. So when I was born, the cord was around my neck, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah, that's a very
yeah,
usual case. Yeah.
yeah, and somehow I passed away, and the doctors brought me back. But it was September 2016 where I actually passed away twice.
Okay, wow. But because what the question I want to ask you is because I have been during maybe 40 years listening to the different stories of people who have this near death experience, as they call it, and they come back and stuff. And there is one common denominator, and I want to know, desperately know, if in your case this common denominator was also present. Do you remember the cliche or the proverbial or the multi-named? I mean, because everybody who comes back, quote, they say they saw a bright light. They remember 90%, 99% of people who come back who from passing away, they remember a bright light. It was your case too? Do you remember something like that, or you
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I was
remember?
sorry. I was
yeah,
just to interrupt. Sorry, just to interrupt. I was living with my brother when I saw him pass away, and it's like a
Uh-huh.
frightening for the vis. It was like the frightening thing ever I saw in my life. I was like I saw the white. You know, you get the white light in your face. Your expression goes dark, and I think this is the end. This is that's what I saw in my brother's
Yes,
face.
yes,
That's what I saw
exactly.
in my brother's face.
No,
I saw him
but I
doing,
think
and then I
no,
saw him doing
but
twice. Shit, and
okay,
then yeah, I know. his girlfriend like helped him up to CPR and bring him up. But fucking hell, I didn't know what to do. I don't know, because I just always like, you know, you get that kind of face look when you're thinking that you're gonna die right now, and
Exactly,
I saw it in his face.
But there is
Shit, that's a
there is
horrible
two
feeling.
phases. But there is two phases. The first phase is when you are actually dying, and you are just like going away. You are leaving this world. Your soul is about to leave your body, and that's when people remember that they walk like into a tunnel, a long tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel there is a bright light. Many of them,
Yeah,
all of them, said feel that they are brought back. It's just like, hey, someone grabbed him by his hand or his waist or whatever, and they are brought back. But the 90% or at least 87% in the last study, they remember this tunnel, and they remember just like you were entering into a tunnel. I don't know which size or which diameter, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, a strong light. And then,
yeah,
I mean, it's not to confuse it with the light in the roof of the hospital room. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about a physical light once you regain conscience in this side. It's when you are in the process of dying, when people have these remembrances. So it was that the case for you too?
yes, yeah. No, they 100% right, because okay, the first time when I passed away, I don't remember, but the second time, because it was quite long, uh, yeah, it was like, I'm not too sure if it was a tunnel or a dark room or what it was, but it was like glowworms I saw. You know, it looked like, to me, it looked like glowworms. So the further I was going in this black room or tunnel, um, the lighter, or the glowworms were glowing much stronger, and I was going further and further and further in, and then the next minute, I was awoken. So I'm not too sure what happened, if I reached the end or not. I'm not too sure. I don't remember, because it was pretty scary. And when I woke up, because my girlfriend was on my chest, hitting my chest like crazy, I was in so much pain. I thought you broken my ribs or something. So
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know much about it. But when I landed in hospital, when I became an artist, when I had all those weird feelings, um, maybe I brought something back with me. I'm not sure, because people talk about spirits and all that. Maybe there were spirits guiding me or taking over my body, because I had no control. When I draw it for the first time, you can ask my brother. I've actually got a video of it, the way I was drawing.
Mm-hmm.
It was so weird, and I could not finish that, or could not go off the page till the drawing was finished. And when the drawing was finished, I could not go back onto the page because the drawing was finished. So it was very, very scary. And I actually wrote a book, all about my experience, while becoming an artist, talking about spirits and everything. So everything's in the book. I don't like talking live about it, because there's a lot of people that don't believe in things, and they will say, you're talking a lot of nonsense. You only saying this because you want to promote your artwork, and so on and so on. So that's why I wrote the book. And there's a gentleman on this, um, on this page now, Jay. He actually bought one of my books, or my book, and I'm not too sure if he's read it or not. But yeah, Jesus actually bought one of my bought the book from Amazon, and I'm sure he had a good read, if he has read it. But
And
yeah,
you can pin it in the nest if you have the link. Get some of you to pin the look for the link of the book and pin it in the nest so we can see it here in this same site right
Yeah,
now.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Thank you, Tonya.
I am sorry. I am sorry. Triple Tonya is here. You know, Tonya is not alone. She's triplets. She has two sisters, and her days don't have 24 hours. Well, but 36 hours. That's the reason she can be everywhere all the time, and we are the mortal humans like us. We cannot never. We don't have to a chance to grab to reach her speed and so many things she does at the same time. Well, thank you for your answer. And the second question, which is more mystical, is do you think or feel that, I mean, there was any change, any kind of mission or vocation or objective in life that you had before this passing away, that you feel that they change, or the only main difference is only the fact that you can draw like you're drawing now? You know what I mean? Because people,
Yeah.
Mark Twain said, there are 2 days, the more 2 important days in the life of a person is, first, the day when he's born, when the person is born, and the second most important day is the day that person discovers why she or he was born. Okay? So, because a lot of people reach the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and don't have the slightest idea what to do with their life. But other very lucky people, even when they were 5 years old, they were starting fixing animals and curing animals, and they became huge veterinarians, for example. And all the family said, oh, he was playing and curing the rabbit and the turtles and everything he found when he was 3 years old. So there is a mission, okay? So do you have that sense of mission? Did change on you, or you never had a clear mission?
No, absolutely no. I have, because I said before, the old Wayne is completely gone. The way I used to be, because I was a very shy person. I didn't have friends, I kept myself, people used to tease me, Now since I got this lovely gift and became an artist, my whole accent had changed, look at me now, I'm talking to the world, I was on TV, radio, newspapers all around the world. If I didn't get sick, I would never in my life would have done that, And the way I walk, talk, okay, I can't dance, but can't sing, but my whole my whole complex and everything, the put it this way, I enjoy life more now than I did in my whole life before. I'm living life for the first time. Everything of the old Wayne is completely gone. It's like I've been reborn. Like I've received a wonderful gift. It's giving me a voice to talk out. It's giving me the art. It's giving me challenges. Creating guitars.
Yeah.
I've never worked on guitars in my life before. Okay, I can't work as a field engineer anymore. I can't work physically anymore. But at least I can come onto Twitter and talk to people now, and maybe go to a pub and drink and speak to a lot of people. And I couldn't do that before. So like I say, the old Wayne is everything to do with the old Wayne is completely gone. This is a complete new Wayne.
Okay, before I give the microphone to have another great question, I ask you, what you say is true. You are talking to the world. I want to ask you, is the first time that you are talking to someone from Venezuela in South America, like in my case? Have you talked before to someone from
I can't put my
Venezuela
hand up. Sorry.
in Caracas, or is that your first time?
No, it's not the first time. No, I've spoken to quite a
No,
few.
no,
You
no.
know,
Just because I want to tell you when it's the first time, I charge $50. Okay, that you have to pay me. Then the rest of the times are free. No, just joking. That's a bad joke. Forget about that. So let's go with Tonya. Come on, go ahead. Tonya, are you there?
No, I'm
think.
here.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, guys. I can't put my hand up. I try to put my hand up, but yeah, I don't have
Okay.
that like
Okay.
little icon you get like I'm gonna say hello. I'm next. Sorry, I'm just like I feel so horrible to say this, but yeah, I can't do it. I don't have that sort of like a message saying that put your hand up. No, I don't know. Sorry, it's just like disappeared. So I just have to like interrupt space. I don't like doing
no,
it.
well, you're next. Well, the mic is yours. How are you?
Oh, I just like doing it because I know like people before me, and I just don't like being rude.
Well, I mean, you're
It's not.
part of the show too, so.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
She's
So
the
I
boss.
don't being rude people.
She's the boss.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. Yeah, Firebird. Yeah, Firebird's great. She's a lovely
So
lady.
you guys journey together as pretty much a family business. As
Oh, were you talking about myself and Will Wayne? Or
yes,
all right, you're talking
I'm
about
talking
like
about your brother and his
yeah,
artwork, and then you're handling his website and stuff. So are you guys?
yes, I did. I did do the website as well. Correct. How did you know that?
Well, you
I
told
didn't
me, and
tell you
I looked at it. I looked at your profile
that.
and your website and everything on your newsfeed.
Yeah, I did that. That's the first, like for me. Yeah, that took me 2 months to correct that one. Yeah, I've
Oh,
never
you
done
did a great
websites
job.
before in
I
my
think you
life.
did a good job. You did a great
Oh,
job.
thank you very much. Yeah. I've never done websites in my life before, and I thought, well, my brother gave me the opportunity and said, "No, you want to do a website for me?" I said, "Yes, okay, hell, I'll get a go." All right, so give me 2 books, and I read these 2 books like over and over and over again. And I thought, and I just like changed to myself. These books look shit. To be honest, they gave me guidance, yes, but I made the website my own. Uh, I'll put it that way. I thought, no, okay, you give me guidance in these books, fine, all right. But yeah, I thought it got crap. Anyway, but yeah, that was not good. But I thought, oh yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it Wayne space, make it Wayne's World, kind of like he's like IT, like a space and that kind of thing. I just made it my own kind of thing. That's it. I didn't go with the rule books of them teach me how to do it. I thought, okay, well, how can I make it different? How can I make it like me and Wayne? And I did that. So I hope it came across right.
And I think Wayne wanted to add to that. And then we also have Karam. He's had his hand up, and also Diana needs to come. Actually, Diana after this should be next. So Wayne, did you want to add to
no,
your brother's comment?
yeah, no, it's okay. Let Diana or Cream start talking. It's okay. I think people's heard my voice enough now. So
Diana, the mic is yours.
Merry Christmas, beautiful spirits. Wayne, it's so good to hear your voice. It's been too long, love.
oh, it's been such a long time, Diana. Oh, you know how much I love you, and I'm so glad you came into this space. Oh, you mean the world to me. You know that. Merry
Yes,
Christmas to
sir.
you.
Thank you, love.
Yes.
And thank
Merry
you,
Christmas,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you. It's good to see everyone. So many people in this space, I know. So yes, thank you. Last
I
night I
love it
was
because
going through to Spaces and I was Christmas caroling in Spaces. And I wondered if I could again.
I think that would be absolutely perfect. I was in a space last night where Diana appeared, and it was almost magical, her timing. And she did this wonderful offer to sing. and it absolutely set the pace and gave us all goose pimples. So I'm absolutely over the moon that you're here again, Diana. So please take the mic and share your beautiful voice with us all. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I like that part because I haven't spoken to Diana in a long time. I saw her coming up. I was like, wow, Diana, well, you're a good person, and I like your voice, and I like when you speak. But yeah, I haven't spoken to you in a long time. Yeah, it's great.
She
Thank you,
sounds like an
Fajes. It's good to see you.
ASLR. ASLR.
Siri? I sound like Siri.
Not Siri, but this ASLR things. I guess that's the the actual initials. I don't remember. These people who scratch microphones and talk softly for hours, and people like to hear these kind of close sounds, very pretty close to the microphone. It's
I know
kind
what
of
you're talking about. Yeah, she
yeah,
does. She has that really raspy, sexy voice. She
yeah,
does.
yeah, exactly. But it's not something sexual. It's something sensorial. So only sensory. And it's very useful. You know, for autistic people, it's very useful for people with nervous breakdowns. ASLR has become something very useful. More than expected. But before I forgot, because we can end the show, and I forgot I will say tonight. Oh, I forgot to say the joke. I don't remember the comedian, but you know, the situation of Wayne reminds me of a joke, a very good joke by a very famous comedian, but it escapes my name now, that he said, he was asked in an interview if he was afraid to die. And his wonderful answer was, no, absolutely not. I'm not afraid of dying. The only thing is that I don't want to be there when it happens.
Yeah, good one there.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
like
I
that one.
don't,
I
I
like
don't
that.
remember who said that, but it was
That's a
like
good
that.
one.
I'm not fearing. I don't have any fear of that, but I just don't want to be there when it happens. When to me, I mean, let me die, but not be there. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we get that one. That's a good one.
exactly.
I like that. I like that. You put that on my tombstone.
So,
Yeah,
Diana, the mic is yours. Love to hear your voice.
Thank
we
you.
won, Diana. We won, Diana. We won, Diana. Go.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. The
Wow.
blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the did you know that your baby boy is the Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
Wow. That was powerful, Diana. Thank you.
Slow clap.
Thank you, Diana. You always set a space alight with your magical vocals. So special.
Bless y'all. Thank you.
Your voice just brought everything together. My goodness, it really put you in the mood.
Nice one, Diana. Nice one.
Thank you.
I really missed that, Diana. Your beautiful voice. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, now I'm gonna live for another 50 years from that beautiful voice of yours. Thank you, Diana.
So I see that we have Wally in the space. This is how I met. I was in Wally's space because Wally and
Yeah,
I
that's
follow
how
each
we
other.
met each other, Tony. Tonya,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, that's how we met each other, like through Wally's Space.
Yeah, I tried to give him the
Yeah,
mic. Why is he's not in his space? Oh my god, he was going like 96 hours. I was like, whoa.
I know. He sleeps during that time as well.
No,
I
I
did
know.
ask.
So
I did ask. No, don't worry. He does.
Graham, the mic is yours, Graham.
I just want to say bless the room. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're or happy holidays rather. I don't really celebrate. I don't know. A lot of us probably celebrate different things, different days. I celebrate every day, you know what I'm saying? But no, this, I just noticed a lot of people that I follow in frequent spaces while he was mentioning. We got Fireburst up in here, a lot of family up in here. I see NFTs for a cause. What I do personally, I was a drug abuse counselor, and then I also help kids learn turntablism and modular synthesis, as well as metaverse experience. So, meaning, they're playing Roblox, why not be making tradables, wearables, things of that nature? So I'm not shilling anything. I'm just kind of asking, is there anybody in here that has a similar project who's, that I could feed off of and get ideas from with DAO structure and how to move throughout the space correctly. We got to move correctly out here.
I mean, like, are you creating a community?
I'm trying to put this in the metaverse. The first thing I want to do was cannabis, and there was way too much red tape. I won't go down that rabbit hole. I'm from Nevada, so I didn't have my grower's license, but other people do, and this, that, and the third. So then, I'm trying to seek which route to go first. Like I say, drug abuse counseling, helping kids, and then opening up like a metaverse space that's PG-13 for kids that are under 13. I want to do 12 to 18-year-old kids, like Big Brother programs. We have a couple of those in motion. I'm just wondering if anybody else in here has projects like that for kids, for children, for addicts.
I'm pretty much involved in a lot. Like I try to follow as many because I write about it, and I'm the only person I can think of it. Like if you ask Dan, he's in a space, but maybe we can touch base. We follow each other. We can do it in the DM. I can refer you some people, but
okay, yeah,
just because this space is really about Wayne, and I wanted to stay on topic. But yeah, I would love for you to. I followed you back. We'll chit chat, and then like I'm always looking for new projects. And there's a couple of projects that Carlos and I worked with. Like we had them on our space, so because we've been doing this since February of this year.
That's
every
awesome.
Sunday, and then we went through every other Sunday.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of us are musicians, but we do a lot of things on the side that I'm just sitting here thinking, seeing everything getting tokenized, token gated. I hate these kind of words, but minting NFTs and actually having a cause behind it. So appreciate you for letting me speak, and just wanted to come up to put that in.
I would reach out to the Giving Block, so they would be great. So Duxette, the mic is yours, and after that it would be Wally, because it's all this happened because of Wally. So Duxette, the mic is yours.
That is true, because if I didn't meet Wally, I wouldn't have met you. to come on the spaces and speak up and say hello. Yeah, I've never met Tony before. No, because Wally. Yeah, exactly.
Where's Wally? All right, Duxette, you ready?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so Duxette, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Miss Tanya. Now I was gonna say something to Krim. Krim, that's what Little Terrorist Club. We aim to give back to at-risk youth. That's what our scenes and tunes and stuff is showing how what kind of what some kids go through and live in environments and stuff like that. So our first episode be coming out in January sometime. But yeah, that's what that's about, man. I mean, we're having a lot of fun with it, but most of my funds from Little Terrorist Club will be going to at-risk youth.
Okay, I appreciate that. I see you in these spaces all the time. You know, we work with similar teams, similar fam, 6 degrees separation. So I'll stay in tune with that. We got another hand up. I think it's on Wally.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? Tanya,
What's up, brother?
Fireworks. Carlos, I haven't met you yet, but rock on. Wayne, Krim,
Yeah,
Doug
you know
is up
me,
in here.
brother.
Diana, what's up?
What's
I just want to
up?
show my respect. Y'all know I stay on cue. You know what I'm saying? This is about Wayne, and we gonna motherfucking keep this thing going. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I just want to say hello. What's up? Show my respect, and y'all keep it going. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm hoping that with this space we can get some more storytelling about Wayne and his project and all his different artwork. Today was just more like kind of get to know him, and I'm really excited about it. So, Diana, I noticed your name.
Diana, yeah,
up,
exactly.
Diana.
Forgive me. I'm cleaning the kitchen as I was listening. So somebody was speaking about at-risk youth. Who was that, please?
That was Duxette. When I had asked him if we had any youth programs
Okay.
that people were working on in here. Yeah.
I have a musical idea that I want to do, and I'm looking for collaboration on it. The problem is I'm doing it on teenagers in the foster care system, and it's basically going to be like an introduction to each character, and then they'll compile at the end. But you get their story. It's going to be a lot of monologue, but there's also going to be a song for each one. And if you've got some situations and some people that can give light to some characters for it, because I hope that this will actually it's also going to be a story in there where don't judge a book by its cover, because I'm going to have various different degrees of civilization that we live in, the society that we have, because there's so many that have gone through the foster care system, and this is a musical idea that I have that I'd love to do. I just would like to find some collaboration with people that, might actually have some link to it. Because all I did was I met one character and another one's been coming through to me. And then I know basically how the play's going to go. But there are going to be other characters, because that's the way I write things. I sort of meet them, and I've met. I have another one that's coming, and I need a rap song for him, because that's going to be his style. And then there's others. I just would like to see if you've already talked with some 12 to 18-year-old at-risk youth.
I think that's a wonderful idea that you're sharing with us, Diana. And I think what's so very special about these spaces is that we get to meet people. Definitely, I recommend all of you to look to the right and the left of you and follow each other and continue having discussions without a doubt. I just want to quickly say to Wayne, when you describe yourself before your illness and afterwards, I get the impression and that it's almost like a rebirth, like you're reborn. Do you feel like that? It's almost like you had one life and now you've, after all of the complexities of your illness, that you're reborn into another person. So it's almost like you're having a 2-for-1 kind of life. You know, all of us normally, we have one life. We go through it, we grow, you know, and there's a natural evolution. Whereas my impression of you is that you had one life going one way and then it totally changed. So it's like you have a second life. Do you feel that? Is that how it comes across for you?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because before I got ill, like I said before, I suffer from dyslexia, so I struggle to read and that, And my whole life, people used to tease me, and they said to me that I will get nowhere in life. So I actually had to push myself, because I was born in South Africa, and I brought myself to the UK, and then I started working straight away. But it was pretty scary for me to work because I couldn't communicate with people, and because of my spelling and reading as well, I really struggle, and I always think back of the people who used to tease me and think, oh no, I must be stupid, I must be thick, and yeah, I definitely won't get nowhere in life. And it was pretty hard, it was a pretty hard life. And but soon as I got sick, it's like I have been reborn, it's like instead of having one soul, I've got like 20 souls, it's like different people in one body. So all my like my accent, people think I'm from Ireland, or they think I'm from Liverpool, or but I'm originally from South Africa, so my South African accent is completely changed, and doctors are so clueless to what that is. So what like maybe it's another spirit trying to talk through me, or and the way I walk, maybe that's another spirit, or it's like it's completely, the way I eat, the way um, bath, the way I talk to people, drink, and okay, I hardly drink or anything like that, but my social life is so much better than it was before, um, and I always tell people that don't feel sorry for me. Never feel sorry for me, because I am so happy I got cancer. I am so happy I got a neurological condition, because it's given me so much courage. Like before, I was like too scared to go and walk to the shop, because I think someone's gonna say something horrible to me. But now I go to the shop, I don't care. I make a fool of myself, and everything, and I don't care. So yeah, my whole expect and um, everything has changed. Everything has changed for me.
I just think that for me, when I met you and you shared your story, I found it so incredible, because the transformation, because to me, it's like you've gone through a total transformation. And it was so encouraging. It's like most people, when they go through illness and everything, it breaks them down, it wears them down. And you're quite the opposite. And I know that I've spoken to you at key times, even in hospital when you're going for chemo. And I think to myself, how does this man have the presence of mind to keep pushing through? And that always intrigues me. And then and my lesson from knowing you, it's your mindset. You have such a positive mindset, and the mind is something, well, we all have a mind, we know that. But it's that wonderful connection that you have. It's almost like it set you free. You've transformed, and And I do believe that you have lots of different qualities. It's not just that you're an artist, it's also like you're, a linguist. I mean, you sound like a Brit. I mean, I'm a Brit. We have lots of accents in the British islands, and you absolutely sound like a Brit. I don't get a hint of South Africa at all. And I think your journey is so courageous, and it will give hope to so many people. And that's the thing, that no matter what we're going through, hope is an amazing key. So I'm really inspired by you, and I enjoy our connection so much. So thank you.
Firebirds, that's why you love me. You love me a lot. That's why I know that you love me.
I don't know about you, Rock On. I don't know about you. I'm just glad you've got those beautiful guitars, and I hope that one day I can walk in Camden with one of your guitars.
Yeah, well, I have to bring us some kind of humor to the space.
I just want to say thank you, Dave Highburst. It's I tell, because you know yourself, I used to run my own spaces, and a lot of people were coming to the spaces feeling sorry for themselves. Wayne, I don't want to live anymore. I want to just go commit suicide and this and that. And then I tell them my story, and I say to them, do yourself a favor, right? Doctors will prescribe chemo, medicine, all that, for you, But if you don't have laughter in your life, you can forget. Just do yourself a favor. Go and stand in front of a mirror, right? Look at your reflection. And no one's done this before, Laugh at your reflection. You will see your reflection laugh back at you, and you will laugh even more. And that's the best medicine a person can ever get, If you don't have laughter and happiness in your life, you might as well forget. And that's what I got. I'll make sure I got laughter. And, I'm in pain every second. While I'm sitting here, I'm struggling to talk, because sometimes I can't talk at all. My voice just goes. But, and I'm in so much pain, all over my body, I got big tumors, the cancers everywhere, Okay, the chemo has reduced some of the tumors, and it's not spreading as fast as it used to, so the chemo had helped a bit. But if I don't have the laughter, that's me gone, because doctors gave me a year to live, and that was in December 2016. They said to me, you got a year to live. That's how bad the cancer was, the tumors and everything. And look at me, I'm still here because I make a joke out of my condition. I go to hospitals and I just laugh at everybody. Like other people that stay on the bed, I just make a joke with them and start dancing, making a fool of myself, and it makes them happy and it makes me happy, and that's why I'm still here. So yeah.
That's so beautiful. Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah, they say laughter brings down the inflammation. So it's like I'm trying to remember that there's a clinical study about that, actually. So you're so true about that.
Hello.
So Wayne, I wanted Diana. I'm gonna have you take the mic, Diana, and then I'm gonna ask Wayne the next question. The mic is yours, Diana.
Thank you.
So sorry about that.
So many friends of mine, well, not so many, but some of them have actually died and come back. Several of them that I know and love, and they came back with some with even spiritual gifts, things like that. Now I know that the transformation. You've told me your story when I first met you, and I was so amazed to hear it. And actually, that was right around the same time that I met these others that have had the same thing sort of happen. Would you say that there's ever, did you try to pay attention to anything that spiritually speaking was different? I know that the artwork came, which is phenomenal, and that your accent was a little different. Probably your handwriting was possibly even different. But was there anything that you felt like, I don't know, psychically connected to, or was there anything that changed? Did you feel like you got information intuitively that just you knew? You didn't have to have it explained to you. You knew it in its entirety. Have you had experiences like that from your experience that you went through?
Yep, absolutely, and everything's in the book. It explains everything because it's hard for me, you know. Doctors, I've told doctors about because they witnessed everything that I witnessed when I first became an artist, you know. So they witnessed my hands moving without me moving it, you know. And in my book, I talk about spirits and all that, um, and everything in the book is 100% true, you know. And my brother seen this the way I was drawing. My girlfriend has seen this. You know, each drawing I done in hospital, there were faces and there were signatures, and me and my girlfriend were looking up on the internet, tried to see who this person was, whose signature it was on the paper, and we came across quite a lot of famous artists, and I don't want to talk too much about it because it will give away the story that's in the book, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and when I talk about, because I never believed in spirit at all, you know, so this actually happened to me until I actually became artist. Why did I become an artist? How did I draw this? How did I draw? Why is my hands moving without me controlling my hands? You know, and that type of thing. And yeah, everything's in the book, and it explains quite a lot. You know what I've gone through, and there was a story. Actually, it's not in my book. I actually forgot to put it in my book. But there was a story when I was like, I think in my early 20s. My uncle wanted me to come work for him, and he lived on a big plot, you know, on a farm. And they were busy building his house, but he lived in a garage, so he made the garage into 2 rooms, a kitchen, and that, you know, and a lounge. So the first night I was there, I said goodnight and everything, closed the door, and as soon as I put off the light and I tried to settle, someone was strangling me, you know, and I couldn't breathe or nothing. I was screaming and shouting, and my uncle rushed in there. Now the window was closed, the door was closed, nothing under the bed. And when I woke up the next morning, there were marks on my neck, and I don't know what happened. I don't know, you know. Even today, I haven't got a clue what happened. And maybe I don't know. Maybe something came to me, or I don't know. But nowadays, since I've become a artist, and whatever is guiding me saved my life, as my girlfriend saved my life, they also saved my life. And like I say, everything's in the book and explains quite a lot, you know.
Do forgive me, I have it. I just haven't read it yet, but I do have it. So I look forward to it. Thank you, Wayne.
You're welcome.
So Wayne, we got about 15 minutes left. Anyone in the space would like to grab the microphone, please do. We're doing. You can go ahead and ask Wayne some questions. So Wayne, the first time you minted an NFT, like the first time you actually, like, how many NFT have you created already? Let me ask you that. And how many have you sold?
Okay, so with all my original art, original paintings I done on canvas, I created NFTs with them, and I created something like, oh gosh, 7,000, I think, or 8,000 NFTs, and now since I've had the tablet, I've created, oh gosh, a few thousand as well. So it's got to be about maybe 12,000, something like that, NFTs. So the company Destiny World, they've got about 7,000 that I've given them because I can't mint them because of my condition, the neurological condition I have. So I can't promote my work at all. And so they've been helping me. They've been very good. They put me in a competition and everything. And there's a lovely gentleman, Ultra, that's got some of my work, and there's another gentleman on the space. I can't mention the name because maybe he doesn't want me to mention his name, but he's also got some of my work. That's they can also help me mint my work because the technology part of it I can't do it all because of the brain damage and everything. So all I can do is draw great NFTs, and I just dish it out for the people to mint it for me, So
Isn't that like some platform that they do it for you? Like you can just upload your
yes,
like the people the buyer pay for the mint.
I'm not too sure because what Destiny World is doing, they're creating a game where people can actually, with my aliens I've created something like 1,000 accessories for the aliens. So I blanked out the whole face. So there's like something like 30 aliens where people can actually put their own eyes in, their own nose, mouth, whatever, dress the alien, let the alien have weapons or a soccer ball or a rugby ball or whatever, different surfboards and that type of thing. So they've created this, and there's a shooting game that they busy with as well, where the aliens going to be involved in that as well. So it's quite a few things. I have managed to mint some of my work on crypto NFTs, crypto.com NFTs. So and that's on in my bio. There's a link to that, and there's a link to another platform where I got some of my NFTs as well. So, but otherwise, I'm not too 100% sure what Destiny World is actually going to do. So, oh yeah, they did launch. I think it was a few days ago. I did send messages out. That my first alien collections minted on Destiny World, so that's out now. I'm not too sure when the other is going to be launched. So yeah.
That's great. And you're not in on OpenSea?
No, I was on OpenSea when I first started, because I didn't know what I was doing. So I did put a little bit on there, but I don't remember what the site, my own password and everything is, because it was quite a while ago. So yeah, there is a few on OpenSea, but no, I haven't really done OpenSea now or any other platforms. They did mint on a lot of people don't know Telos. They're on Telos EVM. I'm on crypto.com. They going to try and do ETH, and a few other platforms. I'm not too sure. That runs EVM. So
Graham, did you want to
Yeah.
share?
So you keep saying crypto.com. Do you use the crypto.com DeFi space to house your wallet, or are you familiar with let me think what it's called, DeFi Wallet Official?
yeah, I think it's a DeFi wallet because I'm registered with crypto.com, and they actually sent me a link. It's a different link to the crypto NFT platform. So yeah, so some of my work's on the and there is a link to it on my page.
Okay. Have you heard of? I'm sorry, I'm eating. Have you heard of Emblem.finance?
No, I don't think so.
I'm sorry, Emblem Vault.finance. It's
No.
but look into that as far as housing NFTs, in a DeFi way where you can go directly from something like crypto.com. I'm sure that your way's efficient. Just look into it. It's a whole rabbit hole in and of itself for DAOs and all sorts of different things. But yeah, man, I don't know if are you minting on Ethereum or are you Crow or?
Yeah, I'm not too sure because the company that's taken over the NFTs, I'm not too sure which platforms they're going to be minting on because I can't do it because of my condition, because I've got the brain damage and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean to cut you off, but you need to make sure what blockchain you're on. If you're on ERC7, well, I get my numbers mixed up sometimes. I'm sorry. 152. They have the the old ERC20. All these different contracts are going to give you. Some of them are fungible. Some of them are what they call semi-fungible, and some of them are just token gate. And there's a lot. There's a lot of layers to it that you want to be informed before you take these steps. And OpenSea is something. If it's Ethereum, you're going to want to explore on where to put your NFT for eyes to see it. And so yeah. Emblem.finance isn't all. There's a lot I could think of, but I don't want to take up too much time. And good luck on your journey, Wayne. I wish you all the best of luck with
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they are going to try different platforms and that, but they've actually just started the company, Destiny World, and yeah, it's taking time and everything, but I'm sure they will get there. And they run it at the moment. They're running on EVM, so they're not too sure which platforms runs EVM, So yeah, so we will get there. We will get there. It's just marketing and everything, and yeah, and the lovely two gentlemen that's on this platform too, they also gonna start marketing some of my work, and I have to do more work for them and everything. So yeah, so it's hard work for me, because to tell you the truth, I've got no idea how to draw. It just happens, I know nothing about paint or anything. I just do it, I just slap paint on a canvas and hope for the best. It looks nice. That's me, It's the same with the digital tablet I got. I got quite a big tablet, cost me quite a bit of money, and I just draw anything and I just hope for the best. It looks nice. The same with the aliens, with me, with my past and my future, and just trying to create something that's no one's seen before. And when I get these weird ideas, I quickly have to put it onto paper, and then just see how it looks afterwards, So yeah, I know absolutely nothing, I just do it, and yeah, and hope for the best. People like it, will love it.
Wow, when you speak, Wayne, I almost try to imagine what it must be like to have such a natural gift, such a natural talent, and also you have no fear. It's like you just do it. I mean, Nike would love you. You just do it, and you have no fear. And when I think of you, and I've looked at a lot of your work, I sort of view you like a human machine, an art factory, because you just produce, and the vocabulary, the range, and there's so much that you do. I think it's wonderful. The one thing I would say to everyone in anything that you do, always try and connect to the best people, and I always say, don't trust, verify. So always try and make sure that you're working with the best people that have your interest at heart, because that's also very important in all of our communities and in everything that we're doing. But I just think, Wayne, you're a factory, and in the most positive sense. And what I really appreciate is that you're leaving a legacy. You're a miracle, really, and you're leaving a legacy and a body of work that will just always be here. And Thank you. Thank you for sharing that wonderful gift.
You're so welcome, and thank you. Yeah, my legacy will go on forever, and even like I became famous, as a professional artist because of the way I became an artist, and yeah, I even pinch myself every day, and I think to myself, did I really create that? No, it can't be me, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, But yet I created it. It's there, it's there on TV, on newspaper, It's on the advertised on the radio and everything. So yeah, I gotta be me, So yeah, it's just crazy, and that's probably why people are buying or did buy my work for investments, because they think when I pass away, my stuff's going to go up and up and up. You never know. But yeah, so yeah, now I'm creating NFTs, and I still don't know what the ding dong I'm doing, but people are starting to like my NFTs, and they all original, hand drawn. So yeah, they're not AI or anything like that. It's my own creation. So yeah, so they're quite different,
So
So
I'm
I love
excited
it.
because we're gonna be following your journey because every piece of work you put out. But I gave the mic to Jay. Jay, did you want to share before we close out the space? How are you, by the way?
I did. How are you, Tanya?
I'm
Appreciate
great.
it.
Yeah, it's been a
So
while.
it has. So Wayne, thank you. I did read your whole book, front to back, the whole thing. Phenomenal book. So I recommend everyone buy his book. It's phenomenal. Rock on. I just met you recently, Clive, and I
Yeah, Clive. Yeah,
totally did.
yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
totally
listening to
knew.
you. I'm
Yeah,
listening to you, bro.
totally knew you were related. But that is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I would love to sing a song for Wayne, Christmas song before we leave, if that's okay.
Go for it. Oh yeah, and by the way, everyone, I repinned Wayne's book on Amazon on the Nest. So if you want to go ahead and take a look at it, you're welcome to.
Just not reindeers. It's a Christmas song with reindeers. Yeah, I do Christmas songs. So sorry. Rock,
No,
kind of Christmas songs. Yeah, definitely.
it's not. It's called "Oh Holy Night." So, Wayne, I miss you in the spaces, brother. So come around. I love you. You
I
know that.
miss you too, Jay. Love you, Jay. You know that too. I miss you.
So I would love to sing a song for you, Wayne, if that's okay.
Come on.
Here we go. Oh, holy night, the stars they're brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the real world rejoices, though yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, nights divine. Oh, nights when Christ was born. Oh, nights divine. Oh, nights
night till long lay the world in sin and ever pining, till he appeared, and the soul they felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder break unto and glorious morn, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices, for night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it. I love you, brother.
Thank you, Jay. Love you too. That was
Nice
fantastic.
one there. Nice one. Hey,
That was
Joey.
great. That was like a perfect ending. So, any final thought, Wayne? Any final thought? Because it's about 7:32. We usually go to 7:30, so I want to be mindful of the time.
Yeah,
But I appreciate everyone for coming up here and sharing some of your thoughts and singing also. Oh my God, that was awesome.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much, Tanya, for the lovely space. Thank you, everybody that came to this space and listened to my story. Much love to you all. And, all I can say, life is very short. So please just go out there and enjoy it. Don't get upset with people and think, there's a lot of love out there. And yeah, just go share the love. And yeah, just happy, enjoy life. And yeah, rock on and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love you all.
I think
Yeah.
that's the reason that myself and Tanya got into a space yesterday, and then all of a sudden you met Tanya today. I told you about it. It's like, wow, okay, this is like different. It's just great. It's like if you meet you really real yourself on spaces, and it's like, wow, okay. Like I met Tanya today, yesterday. It's like, who are you? I didn't meet you before. And it's like we spoke to each other, and then you said like you like to meet my brother. So okay, okay. Well, I'll tell him about that. I said that to you, and all of a sudden you guys are friends. So that's how it happens, isn't it?
Well, I appreciate you for bringing him into the space, and I just love hearing his voice, and also all his friends and people singing, and it's just a perfect mood, especially during a holiday. Today's Christmas Day and everything, and it is our last episode. So, but I wanted to make sure that our guest co-host Fireburst, who did an incredible job, get some final words
Who's
in.
that? Who's Fireburst? Who's that?
Fireburst is our co-host.
Yeah, I'm joking. I know she is.
Yeah, Rockon is always trying to
I'm just joking with
tease me.
Fireburst.
Yeah, no, I know him very well. Now, I just want to very quickly say thank you to Wally, because all of this happened really because of Wally. He has these wonderful spaces. He does these epic spaces like, 96 hours, and he has an energy where he brings people together. He's like a wonderful gluing factor. And in that space, I just met Tanya for the first time, but she was so inspiring, and she shared so much information about the industry. She inspired me. I ran and tweeted the space. Loads of people came, and I'm very grateful for being able to meet really talented professional people that are so giving of their time and their talent. And when Rock On was in the space as well, I was sort of saying, come on, go and get Wayne, and he was like, yeah, well, because Rock On's so chilled out. And but I just knew that I had to try and get Wayne to meet with Tonya, because that's the magic of Twitterverse. We can really each connect on such a wonderful level. And now I've met Carlos, the other co-host, and he's amazing, and his voice.
Thank you very much. My goodness.
Your voice is just, I don't know, I love it. You could tell stories. It's so flavoursome and warm. And I just want to say to the co-host, to the host, to Wayne, to everyone, thank you so much for coming and giving of the one thing that is so priceless, your
Thank
time.
you for coming. Thank you for coming first.
Oh, thank you.
Very much.
And I wish you all an amazing rest of holiday and a beautiful,
you're going to say like
peaceful
friendship
year.
and love. Put it that way.
That
Gonna
as
answer
well.
your little speech.
Carlos, I guess this is it. I'm gonna add up all the shows, and I mean we have it all on YouTube. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can look up the hashtag NFTs for cause. You'll see all our shows. We have a playlist too. But Carlos, could you imagine that we did it? We did finish a whole year.
Yes, exactly. It was a very, very nice trip, and it was incredible. You know what I like about this experience? At the same time, the situation of different people in different cases make every case was a different fingerprint, but at the same time we learn that humans are the same, always the same under any circumstance. The good people, it's just like no matter if you are a victim of a volcano or you were chased by serious illnesses, whatever. It's like there is a point of union in the way people overcome obstacles, and at the same time is the magic of, wow, how different are we from each other, but at the same time, how close we can be. This difference actually doesn't impede or avoid that we can get together and become one. Okay, so that's for me the highest and the best learning from this experience. And thank you, Tony, for
fantastic, Carlos. I agree with you there 100%. I love to go to different spaces. I love to go into spaces that I'm not invited into, but yeah, I just go on there and like listen to people, and like I love to meet people around the world. Like my brother and myself.
That's what
Yeah,
Twitter
yeah.
Spaces is
So
like.
it's all good. It's like I love it. It's great. Thank you.
Twitter Spaces is like you just go from space to space. You never know what you might get. It's like eating a box of chocolate without knowing what's in it. So because you never know, but you're gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
So everybody have a great night, and again, we won't be back until the following, not the first, because I don't know. Are we coming back on the first, Carlos? We'll announce it, but for sure we'll be back on the 8th.
I think we'll be back going bi-weekly until February, and in February, in the first of February, we will be going weekly again. But I think during January we're gonna take a little rest and make just the half of the job, just to gain strength in our engines for the 2023.
For the new year.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, everybody.
Thank you very much, Tonya, for having us in your space. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. Bye, everybody.
All good.